YouTube, what's going on? This is your boy DbKicks, and we're back with another video. And today we're gonna talk about the top 10 sneakers that I took an L on this year. Top 10 sneakers that I missed, that I really wish I had, and that I still want till this very day. But before we get into that, welcome to the DbKicks channel. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping some heat, man. Become a part of the team. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this list right now. Alright, so first thing I do want to say is I was talking to one of my homies just about videos and ideas and stuff like that. And this was a very good idea, in my opinion, that he mentioned. So shout out to him. So top 10 shoes that I missed of the year. Let's go ahead and start. I'm not really going in no particular order, but I do have a number one, and I'm sure most people can probably relate to that pair. Alright, so starting off with the first pair on this list, we have the Jordan 6 Travis Scott. This one hurt so bad because it had nothing to do with the fact that it was Travis Scott's shoe, but the colorway was just fire to me, yo. Like, if you guys been watching for a while, I love that olive green. It can be a Jordan 7, 6, I don't care. I love that all green, that all just military inspired look. I have an Air Max that actually kind of resembles that. Prices have really dipped down on it, but I told myself, I said, you know what, like sometimes you gotta know when just to tell yourself, just take the L, don't worry about it. You know, that's like a $950 shoe, so I'm good on that. Alright, number 9, we have the Jordan 1 Fearless. Now, I was a big fan of this shoe as soon as the images came out. This is more of a recent release. I'm usually not a big fan of the all patent look, but I like how they took the mids from the past and then they kind of combined it into one shoe. I thought it was super dope. It's just a fire Jordan 1 that I could have had in my collection, and I put in all my raffles. I did everything I could, and I just could not get the pair in my size 8. The resale is pretty low. Honestly, it's only like $280. But like I said, I'm kind of on this thing right now to where I'm not. Right now, I'm just like, you know what? Like, if I take the L, I take the L, and I'm trying to get better with just moving on from it. You know, sneakers are expensive, so you know, it's paying resale over and over and over. It can get very exhausting, and sometimes it's just not worth it. So I'll let this one go. If it happens to dip pretty even lower than what it is now, then I'll consider it. But I'm like, you know what, I'm good, because it's not something that I was gonna wear a ton, but it was definitely something that I wanted in my collection, and it's one of the better Jordan 1s that we got for the year. Moving on to number 8, another very recent release, the Fear of God 1 Oatmeal. So if you guys follow me on IG, you guys see me crying about this shoe, man, because I love that all tan look. Those neutral type colors is just very much my style, and I just want one of the Fear of God 1s in my collection. Like, I just want one for the collection, yo. I don't need all 6 of them or however many colors we got. I'm gonna put this raffle in, I'm gonna hit on these, and we're good. I'll pay that retail price, L. And it's funny that I keep taking L's on this shoe, because Fear of God Essentials line is one of my favorite lines to actually wear. You guys see me drop videos on the clothing every release that they've had. Not forever, but I probably say the past year, maybe. Every drop that they have, I try to make it to that drop, and I try to pick up the clothing that I like and the clothing that I actually can obtain. So I really would love to have just one Fear of God 1 to go in the collection. So I actually had to settle for the Fear of God Skyline, which is cool too, but that Fear of God 1 is just super dope in my opinion. Did you like that one? Did you like that one?
Which one?
The Fear of God 1? The Oatmeal?
Yes.
That shit was hard.
Yep.
That shoe was hard, man. It was just a dope colorway in my opinion. Number 7, we have the Nike SB Dunk Low, the J-Pack. This is the black and green colorway. So the reason why I really regret not buying this shoe, because I remember when it started to hit skate shops, and it was only 90 bucks. Like, you guys know, SBs are super cheap, and I've been copping SBs heavy. I always say it, I called it, man, the SB thing is about to come back. But I walked in and there was an 8 on display. Like, it was there for a minute. Like, at least a couple days, and I remember the skate shop actually put this shoe on their Instagram story, and I pushed it off like, nah, it'll be there, I'm gonna get something else. And it's just fire. It's a simple black and green colorway, reminiscent of the J-Pack series from back in the day, except without Jax. Be quiet. Except without the leather. Yeah, I slept on it, and resale is not too bad, but you know, I'm just kind of like, I don't want to pay. I know how cheap it is, so I don't want to pay the $150 or $140 or whatever the price is. All right, moving on to number 6, we have the Nike Stranger Things collaboration, the Tailwind. This is the one with the burn away upper. Now, I really wanted this shoe because I'm a big fan of that entire collection. I'm a fan of the show, and it just pissed me off because I actually got the shoe, and you guys, I made a video about it a while ago, and basically I never got my shoe because they said it sold out or something like that. Make a long story short, this shoe actually restocked like last week along with the blazer. I already caught the blazer this year, so I didn't want to get another blazer. And the funny thing is, it says that I purchased the shoe still, so I couldn't even buy it again if I wanted to buy it. So that shoe just kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, but I really loved it. I liked the shoe, and to be honest, I'm not paying resale for it. If I end up in the Nike outlets or something and it's there, cool. Moving on, the next shoe we got is the New Balance 997 Sport Bodega No Bad Days. Now, this shoe was hard, man. This is one of the hardest New Balances I've seen this year. I really wanted this shoe. It was just dope. It was just one of the best New Balances of the year. I could not get my hands on it. We all tried over here. I put in a raffle, still took an L. Bots pretty much destroyed that website that morning, and you know, on StockX they're $300, and I just don't want to pay $300 for a New Balance. So there's that. All right, next shoe we have the Air Max 1 Atmos Animal Pack. Now this is the giraffe colorway. I am a huge fan of the Atmos collaborations and Air Max 1s in general. I've got quite a few. I was not able to get this shoe, of course. I think it only released at, I don't know, Complex Con or something. I don't know what it was. It released earlier this year. But that shoe is fire. But the prices on it are just too expensive. And then the fact that Atmos themselves marked the shoe up to $300 at the event. If you guys remember when that happened, a lot of people was complaining about it. I was like, hell no. Like, that's not happening. So I'll stick to my Air Max 1 Animal Pack, the ones that came out last year. So next, I had to put one of the Yeezys on my list. I'm a big fan of the 700, so the Yeezy 700 and the magnet colorway, this shoe was absolutely fire to me. I love how they just switched up the materials a little bit and put a neoprene upper on it. Just gives it a different look, and I've seen them in person, but they were a size 6, and honestly the resale prices on these aren't bad at all. They're already a $300 pair, but I think I've seen pairs sell for as low as $315, and it was a Yeezy supply exclusive, so that's pretty much why I wasn't able to get it. But I would definitely love to just get this shoe on the back burner for sure. Maybe not now, but maybe in a few months or so before it's too late. You know, things change, shoes just go up in prices. It's crazy out here. But the 700 magnet was really dope. I already have the Wave Runner, so I didn't have to worry about the Wave Runner restock that they had recently. We have the Air Jordan 1 Low UNC in the Eric Costin. This shoe was dope. I'm a huge fan of the Jordan 1 Lows. Like, I've been talking about these for a while. I'm a fan of the blue Costin that came out, the navy blue. I put in raffles for it. I just wasn't able to hit, and one of my local stores had them, but whenever they came out, they pretty much just dropped them super random, and I just was not. No, actually, I lied. I actually went expecting and hoping that they would release the shoe, and I waited for like maybe an hour and a half in the parking lot. I worked nights at the time. I got off, and I just sat there, and I was like, man, hopefully this shoe releases. It never released. A week later, because they came out on a Monday, a week later, out of nowhere, they dropped them. Sold out, of course. Size 8, money size, that's dead. So I was not able to get this shoe. Number 1, the shoe that I probably wanted the most this entire year that I missed out on is the Nike Sakai Waffle in the white and gray colorway, man. This shoe, I think this gray and white colorway, it looks kind of like it has a cream tint to it, or I don't know if it's white or cream. I don't know. Never seen it. Online, they look super dope. Like, I like them better than the ones with all the colors in it. And the resale is just crazy on these things, yo. They're like $600, man. And it's just like, again, it's just one of those things that I'm like, you know, I don't know if I want to just, I don't know if I want to pay that price on them, but they are so dope. Like, I've seen the other colors in person, and they just go hard. And I like the gray because it's super easy to wear. But I went for every single Sakai Waffle this year, and I was not able to get it. And that's one of those shoes that's probably not going to come back. So I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do, if I want to get a pair before the year's over with to close out my year, because that's definitely, I don't know yet if it's sneaker of the year, but it's definitely top 5 easily. So there you have it, guys. That is my top 10 sneakers that I missed in 2019. Comment down below, any of these sneakers did you guys were you guys able to get any of these, or were these any of the pairs that you missed as well, or do you just not like some of these pairs that came out? All of these, like, if I could go get them all now at one time, I definitely would. Couple pairs that I missed this year, I was able to kind of go back and get, very few, but these are the ones that I still wish that I got from 2019. And thank you guys for watching, greatly appreciate it. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We are on the way there. I still think we can do it. So help your boy get there, man. Help me out. We are out here.